Well, I'm at a Home Depot looking at their sheds again. I really need a shed first because you need a place to put things when you have land. Because out here the wind blows and it's hot and the critters and things like that. So when I looked at everything I had, originally I just wanted to go with the big shed. I'll show you down there, which that is impressive when you order it, not buy the samples because there are the models, because they have a lot of extras on them that I didn't want. So here's a $30 shed. It's really windy, huh? Sorry. Here's a $30 shed. $30 a month, $1,800. Let me go back in here. Come on, Ted. It's $1,600. So about $1,500 is what it would cost me to get this small shed. $30 a month. And because I don't need windows, I don't need all that. It's just a shed. It's not going to be my home. And it has a little workbench in it. But I'm not going to do anything yet. I did talk to a contractor that can put in a road really inexpensively. And let me look at my notes. Hold on, let me pause this. So what I wanted to share with you is that the electricity, okay, this is better. This is hands-free. I did make a few notes. Because of all, it was really fun talking to everybody on the last video because it was kind of a big surprise. And the things I've learned in the last week, sorry, hold on. Sorry. So what I wanted to say is the water is really good in the area, and you can get 1,600 gallons delivered for $75. So 2 people could split that. And the water container is about $100. I didn't get a darn picture when I was out there. That's because I was battling the wind and the heat for 2 days, and then there was 2 beautiful days, and I was packing up to get out of there. But electricity is only like a quarter mile away. So ultimately the plan is not to have solar or a generator because those things can get stolen. Even though this is a really safe area, it's a home area, and it's hard to get to. I mean, so for now it's really safe, but I just don't want to attract opportunists. So having a turnkey tiny home would be great, but I got to start with the shed. I got to start with the little shed, even though I want that one. And what else was I going to say? Hold on, let me pause it. Here's one for $42, and I really like it. It's much cuter, 8x12 instead of 8x10. But I don't need the $1,000 extras in windows and vents and cuteness. I don't need cuteness right now. I want to talk about this shed. This is what I did a lot of research on. First of all, I thought it was 8-foot walls. They're not. These are 7-foot. And I really looked at this model. I was going to buy the model. It was $5,000 shown, only $79 a month. But when I add up the numbers, I can get a base model without all those trimmings. I don't need all the windows. Come on, Teddy. I don't need that upper shelf because that's actually too high. You can split this. This is a 12-10 ceiling. So with some supports, I could have a 6-foot ceiling and then almost like a walk-up storage instead of a crawl-up storage. But this is a huge storage shed. I could probably even rent storage to other nomads. This is the one I'm kind of looking at to have delivered. $35.85, although there's a little extra delivery because it's outside the delivery zone. But yeah, this is the one I like for a shed, a big shed. but I don't need a big shed right now. But next year I'll need a big shed. You just don't know why. And this video is just going to be about getting a storage shed on the land. It's not going to be about the RV because that's going to be a separate video, so I can continue to put them in different playlists according to what the topic is. So I'm not going to answer questions about the RV yet. This is just about storage, the first step, like where are you going to put things. And by the way, I looked at what I was like going to store. I thought, no, I'm getting rid of a third of it. And then there was a lot of food. So before I sell anything, man, I got a lot of food to eat. A lot. No candy bars left. No Symphony candy bars today. I'll eat that. Well, actually, I don't have any left, but if I did have one, I would eat it after the video. So I don't get overly excited. Because I was that day. And it was just before April Fool's, and I thought, oh, it didn't occur to me. But people would probably think it's an April Fool's joke, but no, I'm serious. Selling the RV, which is going to take some time, and then but just working on a Nomad Pad. Thank you for that name. I like the word Nomad Pad. It's really a landing place, a docking station. I'm not going to go over all the prices in the different sheds because you can just get that online. And I'm just saying that for the instant order, delivery, setup, leveling, it includes everything except the taxes, and that's not going to be much because of the way I'm financing it. So, got to start with shed, got to start with storage. Here's what else I learned. See this color on this shed right here? Let me get a better angle. See that color? That's unpainted. That almost matches the color of the shed. So an unpainted natural look. I know it does have to be painted, they said, because of the Arizona weather. But that natural color, I think the paint was like 300 bucks. Extra add-on. They come on steel too. The little one I was looking at was on wood. But these are on steel, which is not good if you want to move them because they get dented. So I may have confused you a little bit about the little shed or the big shed. The little shed I keep going back to, but I think the big one is going to make sense ultimately because I believe I do have somebody that already wants to rent some space. So I think it's going to be the big one in the fall. Goodbye. Thanks.